Good morning, students. In the last class, we were discussing about the accessory ducts of the male reproductive system. Yes, so we were discussing about the accessory ducts, which includes retitestis, vasa efferentia, epididymis, and vas deferens. So I had already informed you that if the question is asked, what are the male sex accessory ducts, you need to give these four accessory ducts. These four male sex accessory ducts we need to mention. Now coming to the urethral part. The urethra originates from the urinary bladder and extends through the penis to its external opening called as urethral meatus. That originates, this urethra originates from the urinary bladder. From here it originates. This is the urethra, and this is the skin from where the which we call it as urethral meatus, from where the ejaculation takes place, which extends to the penis to its external opening called as urethral meatus, from where the ejaculation takes place and also helps in the movement of the urine. Next, coming to the penis is the external male genitalia. Yes, it is an external male genitalia. You can see it in the external part of the body. It is not internal, not inside. You can see it in the external part where you can see and feel it as well. So the penis is an external part from where the ejaculation takes place. Next, coming to why it is important. Why the penis is important? Penis is important because to felicitate insemination. To felicitate insemination is nothing but the transportation or the movement of the sperms from the male body to the female body. From the male body to the female body. And it is made up of a special tissue which helps in the erection. What is erection? After the erection process, that is when the male and the female are having a sexual intercourse, during that time, there are some special tissues found in this external genitalia, which helps in the erection, That is, erection is nothing but which helps in the making it straight, kind of straight, and helps in the movement of the sperms from the male body to the female body, from the male body to the female body. So it is made up of a special tissue. It is made up of a kind of a tissue, a special tissue, which helps in the erection of the penis from where the insemination can take place. Next, the enlarged end of the penis, called the gland penis, covered by a loose fold of skin called as foreskin. You can see this in the picture as well. This is this foreskin, outer. Yes, this is outer foreskin. It is the covering of the penis. That is maybe a gland penis. There is a foreskin which covers this gland penis. Yes, which covers the gland penis. So here, the urethra originates from the urinary bladder, and from where the ejaculation takes place, that is called a urethral meatus. The penis is made up, is a male external genitalia. It is made up of a special tissue which helps in the erection and also helps in the movement of the sperm from the male body to the female body, which we call it as insemination. And there is a foreskin which covers the gland penis, a loose fold of a skin. So here you need to remember the male sex accessory ducts include retitestis, vasa efferentia, epididymis, vas deferens, urethral meatus, the penis, gland penis, and the penis, which is the external male genitalia. Next, coming to the male accessory glands. What it is? The male accessory glands. So what are these made up of? What is includes this male accessory glands? The paired seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and the paired bulbotrial glands. How many are there? The male accessory glands, seminal vesicles, prostate glands, and the bulbotrial glands are the accessory glands. If it is asked for you, which are the accessory glands? What are those known as? Accessory means supplementary. Which are those accessory glands? The accessory glands are paired seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and the paired barbothral gland. Secretion of these glands, the seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium, and certain enzymes. Secretion of these glands, the seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium, and certain enzymes. So, the male accessory glands includes seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and the barbothral gland. Okay, so here next coming to the secretion of these glands. Secretion of these glands, the seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium, and certain enzymes. So what happens here? These glands constitute seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium, and some enzymes which are present in this seminal plasma. And who secretes this seminal plasma? These glands secretes the seminal plasma. The prostate gland, the seminal vesicles, and the barbothral gland secretes the seminal plasma. So what you need to remember here, the male accessory glands. Which are those male accessory glands? Those are nothing but the paired seminal vesicles, a prostate gland, and the paired barbothral glands are the male accessory glands. What are those? They are male accessory glands. Next, coming to semen. And now, what is this semen and why it is important? A slightly alkaline fluid. A slightly alkaline fluid. You all are aware about what is alkaline. So, it is a slight alkaline fluid with a pH of 7.2 to 7.6. So, this is important, students, for your competitive examinations as well as your exam point of view. You need to know what is the pH of a semen. So, what is the pH of a semen? pH of a semen is 7.2 to 7.6. Containing sperms, which are the male reproductive part, which are the major gametes of the male reproduction, which helps in the fertilization process. So they contains what? The semen contains the sperms and the male reproductive accessory gland secretions. That is the, what is that? Seminal plasma. It also contains seminal plasma, the male reproductive accessory gland secretions, that is the seminal plasma that is produced by a male during copulation. During the copulation. Copulation is nothing but the sexual intercourse. The copulation is nothing but the sexual intercourse. The seminal plasma along with sperm constitutes the semen. The seminal plasma along with the sperm constitutes the semen. Now, what you have to remember, if it is asked for you, to write a definition of the semen or write about semen for 2 marks, it has been asked for you, then what you need to give your students? First point you remember, it is a slightly alkaline fluid with a pH of 7.2 to 7.6. Alkaline, you all know, a basic fluid it is, a basic fluid. A slightly alkaline fluid, pH of 7.2 to 7.6. Now, what does it contain? It contains the sperm and the male reproductive accessory gland secretions. Now, what are those secretions? Those secretions are nothing but seminal plasma. What it is? Seminal plasma. And that is produced by male during copulation. Copulation is nothing but the sexual intercourse. Intercourse with a female partner. Sexual intercourse with a female partner. The seminal plasma along with the sperm together make semen. Together make semen. So you need to remember this. First thing is, it is a slightly alkaline fluid with a pH of 7.2 to 7.6. Then it contains what? It contains sperm and the male reproductive accessory gland secretion, that is seminal plasma, and it is released out during the, or it is produced during the sexual intercourse. The secretions of the barbothral glands also helps in the lubrication of the penis. Yes, it is very important. The secretion of the bulbotrial glands also helps in the lubrication of the penis. The functions of the male sex accessory ducts and glands are maintained by the androgens. Now, what it is? The secretions of the bulbotrial glands. What is this bulbotrial glands? The bulbotrial gland is nothing but the male reproductive accessory gland. It is. What it is? It is a male reproductive accessory gland. And it helps in the lubrication of the penis. Lubrication means it helps in the movement of the penis easily inside the female reproductive part. Yes, inside the female reproductive part or the female genitalia. The secretions of the bulbotrial glands also helps in the lubrication of the penis, which helps in the easy movement of the penis, that is the male external genitalia, into the female external genitalia. Now, the functions of the male accessory ducts, okay, do not get confused. What are the male accessory ducts? Those are nothing but the rete testis, vasa deferens, vasa efferentia. Yes or no? Those are the male sex accessory ducts. And glands are maintained by the androgens. Androgens are nothing but male sex hormones or testosterone. So, first thing, you need to remember the secretions of the bulbotrial gland. Bulbotrial gland is nothing but the male sex accessory gland, which helps in the lubrication, that is the easy movement of the penis inside the female reproductive part, which helps in the release of the fluid. And the functions of the male sex accessory ducts and the glands are maintained. Who controls this male sex accessory ducts and the glands? The male sex hormone controls it. Who controls it? The male sex hormone controls it. So here, with this semen, we have finished the male reproductive system. We are further going to study about the spermatogenesis. We haven't finished it yet. We will study about it. But before that, let us once again go back whatever we have studied in the male reproductive system. So in the male reproductive system, first we studied about the structure of it, the different parts of it, the different parts that the male accessory ducts and the male accessory glands. We studied, this is an important diagram. Later we studied about the different function of testis, scrotum, seminal vesicles, sperm ducts, urethra and penis. And we also studied about the epididymis,